Northern Light School. The bad news for you folks is unlike Dawn Marie or Pete Coyote or Jackson, I have no discernible talent. The good news is management gives me a total of 90 seconds to talk, so I'll be out of your hair soon. I'll typically talk about the great statistics we have at Northern Light, how 95% of our alumni graduate college. That isn't done in any inner city school in America. We've already mentioned the astronaut. We also have a doctor from Duke, and we have lawyers, and we have a kid playing his saxophone at Lincoln Center, and another dancing at Radio City Music Hall, and we've got a doctor from Duke. Did I might have mentioned that. But we not only have kids graduating college, we have kids doing amazing things. But the question, I've been involved in Northern Light for a while, and the question I get more than ever is, how do you guys do what no one else seems to do? And it's a complicated answer, and it changes as the school evolves and we fix what isn't working and make it better. But there's always, we got a secret sauce, and there's 4 main ingredients to the secret sauce. The first is the parents. We have great teammates with the parents. And one of the reasons is every parent, no matter how unfortunate their circumstances are, have to chip in some money, do some volunteer work. And what that does is create a great teamwork between the parents and the school and the student. And without that, we couldn't be effective. So thank you, parents, anywhere here. The second ingredient is the kids. And it's not that just every kid that shows up at Northern Light is instantly fantastic. What we do right is when you show up at our school day one, and it doesn't matter what your circumstances are, we hit you over the head with huge expectations. We expect you to be great, not only in the classroom to be the best you can be, but also to be the best global citizen you can be. And study after study, whether it's adults like us or kids or lab rats, say if you set high expectations, you will get better results. So the kids are our second ingredient, and they are fantastic. But thank you. But what I really want to talk about tonight, and I've talked about in the past that we have amazing teachers. The economics of our school means if you're a teacher at our school, you are going to be overworked and underpaid. It's reality. And I always talk about how dedicated they are. But this is, I've been involved in Northern Light for 15 years. I probably have about 22 years working with 3 or 4 different schools. And this is by far the most dedicated, focused group of teachers I've ever seen. And here's the story. 3 months ago, the teachers came to us. And even though we're really happy with our education, like anything else, it can always get better. And the teachers came to us and they said, we have an idea. There's a trend in America that's just starting out, and it's called teacher-empowered schools. And so the teachers still report to the board and management, but as they are in the classrooms every day, as they are in the front lines, they plan the education, they see what's working, they give the kids more of it, they see what's not working, they refine it and fix it. And we had so much faith in the teachers, we instantly agreed. So starting next year, we're going to be a teacher-empowered school. And the beauty of it is, we handed a bunch of young kids who live in the fantastic Bay Area and are overworked. We're handing them the reins. And the very first thing they did is they said, we're giving up 11 days of our summer vacation, and we're making the kids come to school for 11 more days. Within the next 2 years, we're going to extend for middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they won't get out until 4:30. They're going to hate it, but we're going to love it, and they're going to love it in the future. And so, you guys have been kind to applaud, but if I could get around for the teachers, we've got the best teachers. And the whole staff. Teachers, raise your hand. Teacher staff, raise your hand. We deserve applause. I almost had a Rick Perry moment where I mentioned there were 4 things and I could only think of 3. But the 4th ingredient is you all. We have a school where in a typical year, and this is a typical year, 10% of the kids can pay tuition. Terrible economic model for business. But we have and I see a bunch of you in the crowd here who will pay the tuition for a student. We write grants, and occasionally we get a grant. We get no money from the government, comes with too many stipulations. And then there's tonight, and you guys always come through, and we can get everything right. The parents, the teachers, the kids, but if you guys go away, there's no school, because, you know, it just doesn't work. So, I thank you. I think we got a video, a brief video that's going to show you a little bit about why you're here and you're invested, and then I'll come back for one more second. Thank you.